As we begin 2026, let's take a quick look at what our subscribers thought were the top 5 blog posts of 2025. The most read blog post from 2025 was called Allocate to Your United Way First, and it appeared on February 26, 2025. Here's a brief excerpt from that post. I've noticed that many United Way boards have a preoccupation or even an obsession with maintaining partner agency funding. Even when their workplace campaigns raise less money, the board is all about making sure our partner agencies continue to receive funding at current levels. The dark side of this obsession is that when workplace campaigns do not raise enough money to support partner agencies in the manner in which they are accustomed, United Ways look at cutting costs or raiding their reserve. The second most read blog post from 2025 was called Why Do We Keep Losing Donors? And it appeared on September 3rd, 2025. Here's a brief excerpt from that post. Most United Ways face the challenge of decreasing donors. We constantly hear from United Ways that our donor numbers keep dropping, no matter how hard they try to attract and retain new donors. So if you're asking where did our donors go, you would not be alone. The simple answer is that your donors have not gone anywhere. The third most read blog post from 2025 is called The 3 Things You Must Do to Attract Younger Donors, and it appeared on September 17th, 2025. Here's a brief excerpt from that post. Over the years, one of the most common challenges United Ways have shared with us is their difficulty attracting younger donors. We know from our years of research that the average United Way donor is between the ages of 50 and 64, meaning that for most United Ways, a large portion of their donors will be retiring within the next 15 years, and not enough younger donors are coming in to replace them. So how can you attract younger donors? The fourth most read blog post from 2025 was called Can You Be Efficient and Effective? And it appeared on November 12th, 2025. Here's a brief excerpt from that post. A lot of United Ways work really hard to be efficient, but drop the ball when it comes to being effective. United Ways spend a lot of time and effort trying to make their allocations process, volunteer activities like Day of Action, board meetings, and workplace campaigns as efficient as possible. Over the years, United Ways have adopted new technologies and methods for making these activities more efficient. One of my favorite ways to be more efficient is to stop doing something that is inefficient. For example, instead of creating a new workplace campaign slogan and brochure every year, use the same workplace campaign slogan and brochure for 2 or 3 years. And finally, the fifth most read blog post from 2025 is called Do Not Let This Happen to Your United Way, and it appeared on July 23rd, 2025. Here's a brief excerpt from that post. For the third time this year, I'm sharing news of another United Way closing. The headline reads, United Way of Spokane County shutting down after century of giving. United Way of Spokane County's Director of Resource Development said there has been a shift in giving as things changed after the COVID-19 pandemic. She explained that some donors started giving directly to organizations rather than using United Way as a pass-through agency, and recent grant cuts also hurt. In my last blog post about a United Way closing, I suggested that what United Ways are doing is what they've always done. Their future is a continuation of their past because they're unable to see what a different future might look like for their United Way. My name is Gary Gashensky. I'm the Senior Consultant here at Perspectives Consulting Group. Take a moment and check out our top 5 blog posts from 2025, along with over 350 other blog posts by visiting www.focusperspectives.com.